We're playing a little What You Got Finals Edition. Now, a little twist today in the spirit of a finals preview. Trey will give us some either-or questions, and we have to determine the better choice task. The catch, of course. There's only one right answer, and that's whatever TK thinks it is. So, Trey, our first What You Got.
All right, our first What You Got. As we all know, LeBron James is playing in his 6th straight NBA Finals, but he and the Cavs lost to Golden State last year, and LeBron has famously never got one for the land. On the other side of things, Steph Curry and the Warriors are 4 wins away from finishing off the greatest season in league history with a title. So tell me, who's under more pressure, the Cavaliers or the Warriors? What you got?
Oh, it's got to be the Cavs. It's got to be LeBron James on many levels, emotionally, physically, psychologically. Emotionally, because he's the team leader. Steph doesn't need to play that role. He also doesn't have that finals experience around him like Steph does. Even though they were there last year, Kevin Love, Kyrie Irving, barely played. If they get into some adversity, he's got to be the one that takes them out. Steph doesn't have to do that, not even to mention Tyronn Lue. Physically, even though Steph has a higher usage rate this year, the plays go through LeBron a little bit more. Sure. He has to play down in the post a little bit more. He has to play against bigs, against smalls as well. And I think psychologically, well, Cleveland hasn't won a title forever.
That's huge.
He's carrying that burden on those broad shoulders. So I think, although Steph has pressure, it's not the same as LeBron James does.
Yeah, and look, I should point out, we are going to make our actual predictions for this series on tomorrow's show. We'll lock in who we think's going to win. But I don't think it is LeBron and the Cavs, despite them having not won a title in that city.
That's the
since
longest
64.
major sports drought in all of North America, in all sports and all cities.
Yeah, but here's why it's actually the Warriors. For 2 reasons. One, the Cavs aren't favorites in this series. And I don't care if they have Kyrie Irving here, and they got Kevin Love, and yeah, they're fully stocked, and that's what LeBron wants, and that's the rematch they get. They're not the favorites. They're not the favorites coming in here because they're playing a team that won 73 regular season wins. Trey said it. They are trying to cap off the greatest season in NBA history. They're expected to cap off the greatest season in NBA history by winning 4 games of the next 7. That's why I think it is the Warriors. I understand the legacy element, LeBron and Cleveland not having one forever, but I think it's the Warriors just because people expect them to win. We're going to see a whole lot of picks over the next 2 days from all the pundits, a lot of fans, and it's going to be Warriors probably in 6, some people maybe even saying 5, and that's what you're going to see, more than not.
Yeah,
so
sure. I know people criticize Steph and how they play, and that comes into play in this series. And heck, it's very tough to repeat. The San Antonio Spurs, a glorious franchise, haven't repeated. It's not tough. It's not that it's not tough, but I think not only do they have the drought hanging over them in Cleveland, but LeBron is 2-4 in finals. He knows his place in history. If he goes to 2-5 in finals, that's going to be weighing on him. It's just, obviously, they both have pressure. It's LeBron, it's Steph. These are the 2 highest selling jerseys, the 2 most popular players, the 2 highest on Google trends in the NBA. That's definitely true. I just feel like Bron has more to lose in this one because Curry's done his job already.
Well, I mean, I will agree with you, and we talked about it before. If LeBron is the one to finally bring a championship to the city of Cleveland, it almost feels like that should be worth 2 or 3 championships.
Yeah.
And helps his record there because it's sort of that important and that huge, him going back there and being from there. But at the same time, whether he wins or loses, Tass, let's say he wins. Well, he's still 3-4, and all the LeBron haters still go, and they look at this board and they go, oh, Michael Jordan never lost one. Oh, look at Bill Russell. He went to 12 and won 11. Like, he's going to still be compared to these guys, and he's, unfortunately, at times, going to be lumped with your Wilt Chamberlains and your Jerry West, guys who are legends, got to the finals a whole lot, and didn't have the most success.
When LeBron came back to Cleveland, I did think that 1 title in Cleveland was worth about 3 Miami Heat titles.
Yeah.
Now I think it's worth about 10.
Yeah, maybe.
It's escalating, right? And now LeBron on the other side of 30, I think that's why he was emotional after they beat the Toronto Raptors. There's not many more opportunities. He knows that. He knows that. He's a historian of the game. He's got to take care of biz.
All right, well, we disagree on this one, but as I said, Trey's the only one with the right answer. TK, what is the answer?
What you got?
Most pressure is on the Warriors.
Okay.
It'd be a huge upset if the Cavs win. These guys are chasing history, and we're getting laughed at for being down 3-1. That's a lot of pressure.
Point.